Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Good morning, it's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Good morning, Champion Chris.
Heck yeah, it's Brian from Pinedale, buddy. How are you doing on this Monday morning?
I'm finally recuperated from Saturday.
Yeah, I had a busy weekend. I had Sholo days in the dunk tank on Friday, and then Saturday morning, I went over to Pinedale because it was...
Run to the bridge.
That's right. You guys have so many cool community events in Pinedale. If you have not been to Pinedale, they have. It's the only or the oldest operating bridge in Arizona. What's
the oldest operating covered bridge in Arizona?
Yes. And so people started at the community center, which is also part of the Historical Society, and a really cool building. And then there was 5Ks, 10Ks, a lot of different winners. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you. From the bottom of our hearts.
Yes,
Pinedale Heritage got all kinds of comments. They had fun this year with you announcing the awards.
Oh.
It wasn't boring.
Well, dude, I love announcing awards, and it's crazy. They had awards for youngest participant. There was the largest family. There's a family of 32 people that ran together. I am glad I'm not in that family, Brian.
I would have the win for it.
No. Yeah, and then there was the youngest participant. He was in a stroller, obviously, but just 3 months old.
3.5 months, and then the oldest one.
The oldest one, 88.
8 years old, ran the 1 mile.
Heck yes, it gives me hope. I'm 44 and I still can't do that. So.
Oh yeah, you're half her age.
I'm half her age.
Yeah, and you didn't have to run, so you didn't get sick.
No. It was a fun event. Thanks so much for letting me be a part of it.
Yeah, hopefully you'll do it next year for us again, because we got a lot of comments afterwards about you.
Oh, good. Well, I'm excited. You guys have another event coming up August 2nd. It's the Pinedale Chuck Wagon Festival, which is an amazing event here in the White Mountains. If you've never participated in it, you should check it out. We'll be talking more about that as we get a little closer to it. But the Pinedale Chuck Wagon
Festival.
Yes.
I have one question, Chris.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
How did your Saturday night thing go?
Oh, dude, that's right. As a comedian, you have shows at comedy clubs, you have shows at corporate events, you have a lot of different types of shows, and this was one of the weirdest shows I've had to do stand-up comedy at. I was asked to do a comedy at a 40th birthday party, which is normal. What's not normal, it was in their backyard, and they were having a pool party. So I performed with for a bunch of people in Tempe in a pool, and it was amazing. They were such a fun crew. It wasn't like it was a lot harder than a comedy club because they were just yapping and having a good time. And I think they might have had a couple beers before I got there. But I didn't have to worry about, since they were all in the pool, I didn't have to worry about anyone getting up and using the bathroom during my set. So that was nice.
Did you wear your brokini?
I almost did. It would have been a hit. I chickened out. I thought I'd strip down to my brokini, but no, it was a lot of fun, and big thanks to them for letting me perform at their birthday party. But it was wild.
It sounds like you had fun.
Yes, had a great time, and I could check another thing off my comedy bucket list.
There you go, a pool comedy party.
And you know what? I like it. I'll do it again.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
There ain't a whole lot of swimming pools up here, though, Chris.
No, well, not really. Well, Brian, thanks for calling in, best friend, and we'll talk to you later.
And thank you for all of us at Pinedale Heritage. You did a great job, everybody. You loved it, and we're hoping you can do it again next year.
Absolutely, buddy. Love you. Have a great day. Bye.
You have a great show. Bye.
Jineane, you over there?
Yes, I am.
Happy Monday morning.
Happy Monday. Mondays are hard.
Give me a little weekend and Father's Day recap.
Oh, my gosh. What a great weekend. It was, Friday night, I took Clint, little date night, just the two of us. All the grandkids are at the house, so we kind of escaped and we just stayed at a hotel. Went till it's a killer band Friday night up at Honda.
Ooh.
Okay, we just danced all night. We had so much fun. Yeah, that night was really fun, really fun. So Saturday, we have the big inflatable and the kids' birthday party. I was half in a coma from Friday night. But it was fun. It was such a fun weekend, and then went into Sunday with Father's Day just so much. I feel like I need to sleep for a week, both of us. Yesterday afternoon, we a lot of most of the family went home. Some of the grandkids were still left, and literally we didn't even say anything to each other. Whatever, we were all sitting around the couch late afternoon and just, literally passed out like zombies all over the living room. Yeah, it was like after Thanksgiving or something. Yeah, it was a fun weekend.
I had a wild weekend. It started on Friday with Sholo days, and I got dunked in the dunk tank for
how'd that go?
Yeah, for Navajo County Family Advocacy Center. It went great. Of course, I can't do anything normal, Jineane. So I wore a wetsuit, I wore flippers, and I wore a snorkel and my goggles, and did the dunk tank. And Sheriff Klaus came by, Navajo County Sheriff, and he dunked me. And I said, dude, I deserve a get-out-of-jail-free card for that. And he didn't give me quite that, but he did give me a little coin that said, good for one jail cell upgrade. So,
jail cell upgrade.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what that means.
I don't. Well,
what you get in the jail cell?
I don't know. I'll have to. Hopefully, I don't ever have to find out. But if I get there, I'll be like, who do I talk to about my jail cell upgrade?
Yeah, that's funny.
So that was a lot of fun. And then, Father's Day, I got new underwear. Thank goodness. It was getting...
That's funny. That's funny.
Things were getting bare.
That's telling you something right
now. I got underwear, I got deodorant, I got shampoo, I got body wash. I think they're trying to tell me something.
They want you to clean up your act. Yeah.
That's right. All right, Jineane, let's get motivated with it on this Motivational Monday. First one, you do not find the happy life, you make it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's by Camilla Irene Kimball. Next one is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says, what lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Dude, are you getting pumped?
These are good ones.
I'm getting pumped. Colin Powell said there are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure.
Yeah.
I like that one. I think we're 3 for 3. Last week you gave me a hard time that they were too cheesy, so I tried to find some better ones today. Amy Poehler, one of my favorite SNL cast members, said, you have to be where you are to get to where you need to go. Do you get that or no?
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't like that one?
It's not as good as the other ones.
Will Rogers said, don't let yesterday take up too much of today. And our last one, if you don't know where you are going, you'll end up someplace else. That's Yogi Berra.
Okay. The first 3 are amazing. The second 3, no duh.
Oh, yeah. No duh.
Yeah.
So what is our quote of the week?
Ooh, number 2.
Number 2, what lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you.
Yeah.
Ralph Waldo Emerson. That is our motivational quote for the week. Jineane, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
You too, Chris. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah. Everyone's favorite redneck from Beaumont, Texas. It's Paul from Beaumont. How was your Father's Day weekend?
I was good, buddy. How was yours?
Good. I got...
had to be a little lonely, though.
Oh, goodness. Paul always likes to try and make me cry. My daughter recently got married. She's moved out like 5 years ago from my house, Paul. So... You're gone. So I got a pack of underwear, and which I needed desperately, and some shampoo, deodorant for Father's Day, along with some other cool stuff. What did Rhonda and the kids do for you?
Man, Rhonda made me a couple shirts, Shih Tzu shirts. I'm a Shih Tzu dad, but only cooler. And
so you have a shirt that says I'm a Shih Tzu dad?
Yeah.
And it has a cute little, does it have your Shih Tzu on the shirt?
No, it just got like the outline of one.
Say what?
Yeah, it just got the outline of one.
So crazy. Yeah, cool. You would not, you'd expect Paul the redneck to like bloodhound dogs, but no, he has a little Shih Tzu, and he's also a big cat guy. Today is Bring Your Cat to Work Day.
I ain't bringing her to work. I'd bring the one to work. He's pretty cool and chill.
Well, awesome. Well, you want to play some games this morning?
Yeah, sure.
Today is Wish Fulfillment Day, Paul. So we're going to play a game called Wish Fulfillment. I'm going to grant you 2 wishes, and you got to pick which wish you would take if a genie were to grant you these 2 wishes. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
All right. A genie grants you these 2 wishes. Which one you picking? You can communicate with squirrels, but only in whispers, or you can teleport, but only to gas stations.
I'd teleport.
Me too. Yeah.
I care less what a squirrel has to say.
Right. And you could, that would be nice just to teleport to the gas station, get some chips, and then head back home. All right. Next 2 wishes. Every time you yawn, you shoot confetti from your ears, or you can sing like a rock star, but only in the shower and only Taylor Swift songs.
Okay, I'm shooting confetti.
Shooting confetti from his ears. All right. And last one.
She just recognized me. I've been next to her this whole time.
You're driving next to your wife, Rhonda?
Yeah, she just recognized. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. You can't hear. You can't see either.
All right, Paul. Last 2 wishes. You can either fly, but you flap your arms like a confused duck, or you can breathe underwater, but only in an inflatable kiddie pools.
I'll take the kiddie pool.
Oh, really? I'll fly. I don't care if I flap my arms like a confused duck. I already look like a confused duck, so that would be nothing.
Hey, now she calling. She gonna think I'm mad because she didn't recognize me. I'm just taking off.
You're just ignoring your wife.
Yeah, I'm just taking off. I'm in front of her. I'm taking off.
It is now time for Are You Smarter Than a Redneck? It is World Sea Turtle Day, so we're going to do some turtle trivia, Paul. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
All right. How many species of turtles are there? Is it 180, 360, 90, or 720? Chris, I'm going to say 90. No, wrong. What's your guess? 180, 360, 720?
180?
Is it 180? No, correct answer.
Maybe 720.
360. All right. How many bones make up a turtle shell? Is it 50, 25, 100, or 1? Chris, I'm going to say 1. No, gosh, dang it.
How many?
50, 25, or 100?
50.
50. Heck yes, he is up 1-0. Yeah, a turtle shell is actually part of its skeleton, made up of over 50 bones, which include the turtle's rib cage and spine. Pick a number from 3 to 10. 6. All right, if I get this right, it's worth 1,000,000 points. I win. If I get it wrong, I lose. What is the difference between a turtle and a tortoise? A tortoise is bigger. A tortoise can retract inside its shell. A tortoise has a soft shell. A tortoise only lives on land. Paul.
Tortoise is bigger?
Tortoise is bigger? No, I'm going to say a tortoise only lives on land. Heck yes, I came from behind and shocked the world. I am smarter than a redneck. I'm a radio DJ in a half shell.
There you go, buddy. You know your turtles.
Ninja Turtle. Turtle power. We didn't have time to play this call on the radio, but I think it might have been a little too spicy anyways. But here's a little bonus coverage for our podcast listeners. Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
It's producer Ryan.
Producer Ryan. Bum, bum, bum. What's new with you? Bum, 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 bum. What news stories do you have for us? Anything juicy this weekend?
Yeah, so I performed at Dead Crow Comedy Club here in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Nice.
And after the show, I met a woman. I noticed that she was laughing a lot at my set, so I went over after the show and introduced myself because I found her pretty attractive.
Oh my!
Even though she had a face tattoo.
Oh my! What type of face tattoo did she have?
It was kind of like little stars in the corner, of her face.
Okay.
Like right by her eye, like on the right side of her eye.
Okay, it wasn't like she had like a Mike Tyson tattoo on her face.
No, it wasn't like she had a big scorpion on her face or anything.
Right, okay. So then what?
So then I got her phone number. Because I have an extra ticket to go to Doug Stanhope tonight.
Oh, yeah. I love Doug Stanhope. He's performing at Dead Crow tonight?
He's performing at Dead Crow tonight, and it's sold out, but I got tickets in time, and I had an extra one because I was supposed to. What's funny is I was, Doug Stanhope, quite the drinker, right?
Right.
Gets drunk on stage, whatnot. That's kind of his whole thing. But I was going to take my AA sponsor to go see him because he wanted to go see him, even though clearly he's a drunk and does not believe in AA.
Right.
But my sponsor wanted to go, but then he couldn't end up going. So I had an extra ticket. So I was like, hey, you want to go to the Doug Stanhope? And she was like, definitely. And then I was talking to her last night, and guess what her profession is?
What?
Dominatrix.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So I'm taking a dominatrix to Doug Stanhope tonight.
Oh, my gosh. Are you going to put a bunch of toilet paper in your underwear in case she wants to give you a spanking?
No, I think I might like that. And I did just text her and said, hey, do I need a safe word for tonight?
Oh, dude, that's hilarious.
And she hasn't texted me back, so hopefully she thinks it's funny.
Right. Well, you'll have to give us an update on Doug Stanhope and on your dominatrix date.
Yeah, I've never dated a dominatrix before.
Well, there's a first time for everything. Well,
especially when you're in my world. Mingle, I'm ready to mingle.
Well, we love you, best friend. Thanks so much for calling in.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Bye.